and we're back, and we're back, and we're back. And guess what? This is the 20th video I have posted. Not the 20th video of Brian Talks or of Blissful Banter, but the 20th video I have posted. So, welcome to Brian Talks and the 20th video of being posted. Welcome. I'm Brian. How you guys doing? Hope you all had a great work week. I am so happy it's mid the frickin' Friday. Happy Friday. And I'm going to cover just some basics. Little short weekly rundown. Work has been frickin' insane. I have never been this... I've been very, very busy, but I've never been this behind, which I don't like saying, but it happened and I just don't like it. But I'm working on it, and they know that stuff's going to take a little longer, especially because of this new system we have at work. Things are just going to take longer. I mean, that's really all there is to it. I'm hoping to get at least caught up one day. Not one day, but here soon. And I'm excited about my vacation, but I'm not excited about my vacation for work. Because I think I'm going to come back to a shit show of orders, prescriptions, whatever you want to call them. Ugh. But whatever, I cannot wait for my vacation at the end of this month. It's going to be amazing. Colorado Springs with some fam bam. I cannot wait. My friend Rochelle is actually in Colorado right now with her hubby. I can't remember where they're at, though, in Colorado. They're there for a wedding. So we're just going for my grandma to spread her ashes and just all get away as family, which I have talked about. So it is 3 weeks away. Actually, 3 weeks away today on point. Wow. We leave in 20 days. Or 21 days. So can't wait for that. But other than that, work has been work and just trying to live life and make better decisions and, just be a good person. Moving on from that, I want to talk about my weekend last weekend because it was a pretty damn good one. Last Friday was the first night of La Vista Days over here. La Vista Days used to be a whole carnival and all this with rides and food booths like funnel cake booth or trucks, whatever you want to call them, and it was such a good time. And I remember going when I was in high school, and then for the summer, because it was over the summer, seeing your friends from high school, and it was just so fun riding rides and having family come, and the parents would be in the beer garden. And then as us kids got older, we would go in the beer garden, but they don't do that anymore because the park that they used to set up in Central Park is completely different. And now they do it over here at the Astro and in the parking lot of this field in front of the La Vista City Hall / community center. So they do that on Saturday over there with like big blow up things, a beer garden and some tents and all that. It looks really fun. They have a lot of stuff going on. They have a little mini stage over there that they do some concerts on. On Friday night, they did 2 cover bands. It was Women of Rock, which was this group that came out, and a bunch of women sang like covers of rock songs by famous women and rock artists, and they sounded phenomenal. The second one was Ventura Boulevard, which is a Tom Petty cover band. They sounded great. We went there. Candy came with us last Friday. She met here at our place, and then I got home from work, and she was already here. So we were here and just hung out for a bit. I changed and we got situated, and then we walked over, because it's not very far from our apartment. We walked over to the Astro, the amphitheater over here, and we got some drinks. We each got a drink, and then we just kind of walked around and listened to the bands on the stage. I got a hot dog because I saw somebody's hot dog and it looked delicious. So I got that. Nobody there got food. They got food on the walk home. So we watched the bands and just had a nice time. Jackie met us there a little later, and we stayed there for about an hour more or so once Jackie got there, and she got a hot dog actually, and then she got a drink. And then we just hung out, walked around for a bit, and then we left and started walking back home, and we stopped there's a Fazoli's over here. Candy wanted Fazoli's. Matthew wanted McDonald's, and so we walked to Fazoli's, we walked to McDonald's, then we walked back to the apartment. They all ate. Jackie got Fazoli's too. That's right. So I ate there, so I didn't get anything on our walk home. They ate their food, and then we just did a little drive around the little corner there over here so we could watch the drone show and fireworks show. So cool. I saw it last year, but it's just still so cool. And they did have some different drone designs and everything. So we'd watch the fireworks, and then we came back to our place, and we all just kind of hung out, had some drinks, and chilled and chatted, and it was a good time. It was a great Friday night. So bringing us to Saturday, Matt and I asked Jackie on Friday night if she wanted to go to Mystic Fest with us, and she has never been. So we woke up, we went and ate some Taco Bell, and then I went and picked up Jackie from her house later that afternoon, and then we went to Mystic Fest and spent a few hours at Mystic Fest walking around, and Jackie got a soft pretzel. I was going to get a pretzel, but I was too full for my lunch still. I didn't even finish. Oh, yeah, I did. Anywho, I was still full for my lunch, so I just got a soda and shared it with Matt. And we walked around there for a while. It was so good. This is probably one of my most favorite Mystic Fests I've been to in the last few years. They've all been great, but last year's was just really small, and I wasn't expecting it to be so small because I guess I didn't read the description on the event. But this one had more different vendors than I have seen before because I've been so many times. I see a lot of the same ones, which is totally fine because they're all great as well. This one had more vendors that I haven't seen before, and oh shoot, I was going to grab the stuff out there to show you guys, but I have one thing I can show you. Dang it, I forgot, sorry. I did purchase a few things there. I got this amazing handmade voodoo doll. She had so many different types. She had ones that look like cats, and their heads were cats, and oh, it's just so well made, and I haven't named her yet. But isn't she amazing? This little pin here, skull and crossbones. They had some other one. This had the classic voodoo doll, negative be gone. So this is like one to get negativity out of your space and all that. And they had a bigger negativity one. Then they had a love one, and I can't remember the other ones. But they were all so freaking beautiful. It took me forever to choose. But this is name to be announced. I also got this cool little alien crystal. I cannot remember the one that I got's name. I want to say it was rose quartz. Jackie then, because there was this purple one that I just loved, and it was bigger, like kind of like this about size, and it's a little pricey. And then my other thing, this doll was a little pricey, and I wanted both, but I'm like, okay, like I have a vacation coming up, and I don't need to spend a bunch of money on two things that are just gonna sit pretty much, you know. But anyway, so I was like, I'm at least getting one of the little ones because I have a really nice crystal collection. It's in this closet right here. And I really wanted one of those. Plus, I love aliens, and I haven't seen an alien crystal yet, so I was like, I gotta get that. So I go to the bathroom. Jackie was holding my bags, and then I get out of the bathroom, and Jackie's like, I bought you the purple one. And I was like, no, you did not have to do that. Oh, my God. You know, and I cried a little bit because, I don't know, that was crazy. I know it wasn't that cheap, and I'm like, that was so nice of you. Like, so freaking nice. And it was just a very nice gesture. So I know she doesn't expect it, but I'll get you back, girl. I'll get you back. I also bought some raw honey from this little stand that we taste tested a couple honeys. We taste tested the plain raw honey. I taste tested a chai honey. Matt taste tested, I think it was like a coffee flavored type honey. I tasted that one too. They were all pretty good, but I just got a raw honey one. Because I heard I heard that it could help with your seasonal allergies, and my allergies are horrible. So I thought I would try it, and then I looked it up, and it says it may work, it may not, depending. And it's like a lot of sugar, which I knew it was a lot of sugar. But the quantities they say to take, which I heard it was a teaspoon or tablespoon. The little article I read said 4 to 4.5, and they said that is over your daily intake of sugar. So I was like, yeah, definitely not doing that. So I haven't started that yet, so I'm just going to have to use it in like cooking and stuff like that, because I don't think I'll try that remedy, or maybe give it like a week, but that's a lot of sugar, and I don't need all that shug. What else? Jackie got some earrings. She got a really pretty necklace that matched her tattoo of butterflies that she has on her arm. It just was a coincidence, and it was very pretty. And it said a nice message about somebody who passed, like always being there and stuff. And then she got 2 rings. I think she got 2. She got a little cute turquoise one, and then she got a little pinky turquoisey one. Then she bought her friend Amanda some really cute earrings. Matthew bought a katana, which is the one he bought is from Demon Slayer, which is an anime he really likes. I don't remember the name of it, but it's the katana of the character that has that katana. Cool. It is so cool. It's heavy and it's real. Like it could probably slice your freaking head off if you swung it hard enough, or we'll just say cut a finger off to be nicer. It's really cool though. He'll bring it out every now and then. I'm like, oh, you're making me a little nervous, so let's go put that back, okay? But then I'll be like, can I hold it? And I'll just hold it and be like, yeah. Just messing around away from people in a way that nobody's gonna get hurt. We don't go crazy. It doesn't get pulled out a lot. So just so you guys know, we're safe and we're not stupid, and I will keep all 10 toes and fingers in my head, and so will Matt. Good news. So Mystic Fest, yeah, it was awesome. They do another one in the fall, so I'm thinking I'll probably have to go check that out. That is pointy. Look at that. I look like I got a little horn. We'll go check that out. There is an art show this weekend that I wouldn't mind going to, that I'm hoping this same artist will still be there, because I think I saw her last year. And it's supposed to be their last summer arts festival. I heard last year was supposed to be their last one. So this one that's happening, I don't know if it's any relation. But anyways, I hope she is there. I still have her business card. It is right behind my debit card in my wallet, so I could always keep that fresh in mind. Her paintings were just amazing. I have so much artwork that I don't need to buy any more wall stuff unless it's like shelves, because I have so much art from art fairs and craft shows, and I have art that people have done for me, those are my absolute favorite. But I have a lot of original art from people. It's something I like to collect, and when I go to these things, I'm like, I do not need to buy any more wall decor. Like, I do not, unless it is some type of shelf that is going to add some dimension. I don't need to buy a flat picture of any sorts, and I've been doing really well. But I want to go to this art fair probably on Sunday so my dad can go. I really want to go tomorrow though, but it's something we usually do on Saturday or Sundays with my dad during this time of year, so I don't want to be like, oh, you already went. But my dad's pretty laid back, so he might not care. I could just ask him. If I go there and that artist is there, I am buying something from her. I have to. I don't care if it's a print. She has beautiful framed pieces, but I will just buy a print and frame it myself, which is a lot of what I have. Her art, it's going to be hard to explain, and I don't have my wallet either. Gosh, I suck. I could have just pulled her business card out and told you guys my wallet's right behind me in that bag, but I'm not going to stand up and get that. I'll say it in a different video or something. She does paintings of like Hocus Pocus, and I saw Nanny McPhee, and Hocus Pocus is what drew me in, because I am an avid Hocus Pocus fan, and I also collect stuff Hocus Pocus. She just has these incredible paintings, and they're the characters, but they're so different, and the art is different. It's so hard to explain, but they are so beautiful, and I am getting something from her if she is there this weekend, because I have to. I don't want to take the chance if she's there this weekend and then we go back next year and I never see her again. I just can't. I could order online and stuff, obviously, but it'd be more fun to order from her little booth at the art fair. What else? I think that's pretty much it. This is another short one if I can't think of any. Oh, I did listen to some new music, kind of did it a little backwards. Last weekend I listened to, that's why I didn't have a video last weekend, because I had the Vista Days, and then we did Mystic Fest, and I think I'm going to start recording my videos a couple days earlier. I don't know. I'm still working on how I want to do that. But anyways, I did listen to some new music. I listened to Miley Cyrus's new album, Something Beautiful. I mean, I liked it. It was a good album. Is it one I'm going to have on repeat? No. I mean, not really, because it's a different style, which I know she's been kind of into these like older styles of like 70s, 80s slower songs, which good for her. Great songs, great songwriting. It's a beautiful album. I would listen to it again, but it's not something I'm just going to have on playing. And then I'll play it in the car and be like, oh, Matt, you have to listen to this. It was cool though. Good album. I also listened to some today. I listened to Suburban. I don't know if a lot of you know who he is. He's an alternative artist, kind of a little darker tones, nice little darker low bass tones. But I really like his voice, and I love the beats of his music. His beats are awesome. So Suburban. I didn't do an outline, guys, today, so I'm winging this right now. Suburban's new album. Don't remember the name of that one. What else did I listen to today? Because I did listen to my podcasts, which were fantastic. I listened to somebody else today. Oh, I listened to Marina, who used to be Marina and the Diamonds. Good album. It was called, I don't remember what that was called either. There's Boo, Boo on Me, Boo Me. And that I would probably play again, though. I would start that album again from the beginning and play it in my car on a ride out like tomorrow or something. That I would play. I'd play it just here in the house. Fun. And what else did I listen to? Oh, hope everybody's okay. There's an ambulance pulling in the apartment complex across the way. Anyways, I think that's it. What else did I listen to today? I don't know. I think I'm just going to end on that note, though. So, like always, like, subscribe, comment, share. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Question is, what do you guys like to collect? It can be anything you want. What do you like to collect? Let me know in the comments. And I will see you on the next one. Happy Friday. Have a good rest of your work week. And just be awesome. Just stay awesome, be awesome, and do awesome things. I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Bye.